Welcome back to our second half after these intermission timing times.
Yes.
Or hopefully you got yourself some pocket M&Ms, maybe a nice refreshing soda.
Cockroach, you're the only one that gets pocket M&Ms.
Ah, yes, I do love some pocket M&Ms. As we enter into the second half of Rampage Key City, it's important to remember to keep both hands and arms and legs inside of your cart as you're on this roller coaster of excitement.
It's been a very exciting night so far. We got a great second half coming up for you. We will see both the Big Country Championship and the Rampage Championship defended in the second half of this card. Super excited.
Here's Mr. Grayson.
Abilene, you ready for the second half of Key City?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Without further ado, this next match is scheduled for one fall.
His name that sat on him was death, and hell followed with him.
They like it better when you're in your head.
And as we all know, Miss Aaron Harris is usually who we see and hear after this intro music.
Yes.
We should be seeing Chaos Inc. any second.
The Queen of Chaos, accompanied by SOB.
Yet somehow I survive.
From Exile, Texas, being accompanied to the ring by the SOB, Aaron Harris.
I like those glasses.
Do you think she uses them
And her
to
opponent,
deflect the sun or
the
haters?
Madman from Kaufman, Texas,
Haters.
Jack Lovecraft.
The madman coming out from the backstage is Jack Lovecraft. Ooh, I like his jacket.
I do like that jacket. It's a good looking jacket.
Nice jacket, Lovecraft.
So Jack Lovecraft and Aaron Harris last met each other in a triple threat match during the tournament for the Texas Heritage Championship.
Yes, we saw them trying to tag up on Scar.
Yes. And Aaron Harris walked away victorious. Let's see if she'll be that lucky again tonight.
Yes, she really pulled some good moves on that one, able to pin both men at the same time.
Well, it's arguable whether or not Scar was actually pinned.
Well, you know, the bell rang.
That's true too. But that doesn't make it right.
The crowd really giving their 2 cents in.
Did Jack just steal Aaron's glasses? Is that what he was?
Nice, very nice.
Oh, they stink.
Jack seeming unfazed by Aaron and her attempts to slam him.
Yes. Aaron attempted to toss Jack. He was able to reverse it.
Oh man.
It's a devastating knee to her elbow. She goes to slam again. Takeover slam.
He's using the old bite move.
Yeah.
I've seen that in many zombie horror films. Jack with the pin.
Only a 2 count.
He's expressing his frustration, but also his happiness? This guy's crazy.
Jack is kind of crazy.
He's beating his own head against... Oh my god.
I can tell you right now, I would not want to be in the ring against either of these 2 opponents. You have
2 counts.
Jack Lovecraft, who might have some issues, and you have the Queen of Chaos.
Yes, yes.
This is-
When you're wanting to be the king or queen of anything, chaos does not seem to be the first choice for many people.
No. But, you know, Jester, SOB, and Aaron love the chaos.
Yes, yes.
Almost, incorporated their name after it.
See what you did there. I have to ask you, baby.
SOB with a cheap shot on Jack.
He's been weakened, allowing Erin to get some good moves in there herself.
And slaps across the chest. You know those don't feel good. And a counter, able to counter.
Lovecraft seeming to use a gimmick hiss at her, slowing Erin, but she didn't really get phased. And now she's just beating him into that corner.
Oh, it's such a...
The pin, the two count. He releases himself on the ropes there, actually. I didn't see that until a second.
Yeah. He was able to grab the ropes and the count. And now he's pulling her hair. Oh, and a jawbreaker stunner from Aaron.
She's quick to the pin, but Lovecraft able to shake it off.
Aaron thinking, what else do I have to do to end this? She's upset with the ref.
A big slap to the face. Lovecraft is now standing up. He seems a little out of it.
And he blocks. Oh, and he's just gonna bite her.
Yes, the old World War Z move again. And a berserker of a move. They both collide and are both lying on their backs. I think that's one downfall for Mr. Lovecraft is, man, sometimes he can hurt himself doing some of these crazy moves.
That is true. That is true.
But with this kind of energy, what are you gonna do after he hits you? It's terrifying.
It is terrifying. Devastating clotheslines from Jack. He goes for the pin. Oh, no, he doesn't. And a cutter from Jack.
Pin, the two count. He seems a little manic out there. It's almost as if there's two brains trying to make decisions for him, you know?
I think that might be the case with Jack. I think there's multiple brains in there.
He throws Aaron to the ground, seeming to target SOB now.
He did. Aaron goes for a surprise roll-up. Jack able to kick out.
Aaron practically breaking his neck to get him into the pin, and able to get the 3 count, finally securing the victory here.
The Queen of Chaos comes away victorious over Jack Lovecraft. A devastating match.
It's very interesting. SOB wasn't really distracting him, but Jack just couldn't resist targeting him, and as we see, it cost him.
That's true.
Again, in his frenzy of manic, attacks, I think it was his downfall.
He took his eyes off of the match and focused too long on SOB. That is correct. Aaron Ayres, the Queen of Chaos.
For victory march.
And we will see SOB later on tonight. He is in the Fatal 4-Way for the Rampage Championship.
Jack's very upset.
Yes.
And expecting me to be, I would be very upset too.
Very much.
Here's Mr. Grayson coming back in. Well, maybe he's just cleaning up a bit. So as Jack retreats into the back, what do you think he can do to get himself prepared for next time?
Oh. Well, it's hard to say. I don't know if Jack ever formulates a plan. I think he just kind of does what he does.
Yes, but certainly you could give him some advice like, hey, go dig up a hole next to this tree if you want to, recover a little bit, Jack. 'Cause,
I'm scared to give Jack advice. I think so.
you're worried he'll bite you.
Yes, yes, very much.
Just bring some tacos with you.
This
Angelito.
next match
Oh, everybody loves
Here is
tacos.
Mr. Chris.
is for your Big Country Championship. Introducing first, from Yonkers, New York, he needs the ladies to sit down. He needs the men to shut up. Everyone, feast your eyes on Mike Rogers.
Ah, yes, Mike Rogers.
Mike Rogers is a classy man.
Able to fight multiple dudes at once.
Yes.
Don't forget, ladies, you need to sit back down. You guys over there, please shut up. He's already told you this once.
Well, I think the crowd can do what they would like to do. Just because Mr. Rogers,
I mean, he asked politely.
yeah, but they can still do what they like.
Come on, take his rope. This guy's taking forever to take his rope.
Well, I mean, it's kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, the rope is probably uncomfortable. He needs to get his muscles up.
Mike Rogers does have incredible muscles. He's a very strong specimen.
From Lubbock, Texas, Ryder Cage.
Ryder Cage, our former Rising Star champion here at Rampage.
Yes, he unfortunately had to relinquish his title due to unforeseen circumstances.
Yes, he did. But he is here to try to capture a new championship in the Big Country Championship.
Yes, I don't think it's anyone's surprise that we see Mr. Cage back as soon as we have. No matter what injury or ailment causes him to miss his dates, it's certain to see him recover very soon.
Yes.
A very strong champion himself. I would be very terrified if I was in this Big Country Rumble with Mr. Cage.
Very much so.
And of course, our Big Country
Your
champion right
reigning
now.
325.
Big Country Champion, Mr. 325 from the 325.
He makes really fun entrances, you know?
He does.
L. Hartley.
He is just a big ball of energy, isn't he?
Yeah.
I bet he's fun to hang out with. I bet he throws a mean pizza party
What's a pizza party?
where you get your friends together and you eat pizza.
That's just lunch.
Yeah, but it's like, you don't do it at lunchtime. You do it at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
So you eat lunch later and you call it a party?
Yeah, pizza party.
I mean, I'm excited to try this though.
And there's like desserts and
Can we have a taco party?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so we're going
absolutely.
to have lunch late and we're going to call it a party.
Yeah, but we gotta invite a bunch of people.
Oh. Are they gonna eat all of the taco?
Yeah, we gotta order or make a lot of tacos.
Okay, fine. With all of these streamers, it's going to be very difficult to wrestle in this ring.
Very much. You know, here in Abilene, they love Mr. 325. He did name himself after the area code of this wonderful town, Abilene. Such a gentleman helping clean up the ring.
What are your expectations for this Big Country Rumble?
I don't know. This is there's 3 tough opponents in this match, and I could see any one of them winning. It really could. Mike Rogers is incredibly strong. And 325 is just athletic. And you got Ryder Cage, who's just all grit. Probably the toughest man in the ring. They all have their own special attributes. Do you have any predictions?
I believe that Ryder Cage is probably going to pin Mike Rogers for a little bit, and then 325 is probably going to come in, probably pin one of them for a second too, and then maybe we'll see more fighting.
Yeah. Those will probably happen at some point. Oh my gosh. Ryder Cage and Mike Rogers exchanging chest slaps. And an elbow to the face.
325
Oh.
just standing and watching, almost in disgust.
Oh, and 325 joins the chest slap party.
Yes. Both of these men, I don't think we're realizing how much pain that would be causing them. Now the gang up on 325, clearly the larger of the three men inside the ring.
Yes. And it is my understanding that 325 is
Double clothesline.
very impressive. He is the 325 in many ways. Not only in location, but in size.
Yes, and as you can see, he's using that 325 pounds to just demolish these two men in their irrespective
Yes.
corners. Now with a little bit of celebration because he knows.
Oh, and a double elbow. Double drop kick. 325 tumbles to the ground.
As it said, you need to sometimes love your enemy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the
the
enemy of my enemy is your enemy, or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, enemies and enemies and enemies.
The carbon enemy, the enemy.
Nemo lived in an enemy.
Yes, that's correct. And so Nemo knew to keep his enemy closer.
Yes.
Oh my God, Cage is not quite pinned, but he is getting his arm wrenched by Mr. Rogers.
Oh my gosh.
Just putting some flame. Oh my God, but Cage, with his tenacity, is able to create his own pin of a reversal. Again, not quite pinned, but still very painful. These two men struggle as 325 clambers back into the ring here.
Ryder sends Rogers right into 325 as he almost re-entered the ring.
Rogers desperately trying to stop Cage from getting some momentum here, and successful.
And a big body slam from Mike Rogers. Oh, and an elbow drop. He misses on Ryder.
325 is looking pretty weak right now.
Yes. 325's had it rough, but he was double teamed by these two men. Like I said, Mike Rogers, incredibly strong. Ryder, incredible grit. And now they have both knocked him off the apron.
Turning their attention back to each other once again as Ryder just unrelinquishes a beautiful assault, but not able to secure the pin there.
Nope. .325 finally makes it back into the ring, but he's still struggling to get up.
Rogers currently with some sort of advantage, having Cage's back. Cage is not giving up.
Nope.
And now 325 is involved.
325 picks them
both
both up and slams them to the ground.
Double body slam, showing immense strength. 325. Now just tossing Ryder Cage.
Wow.
Right out Mr. Rogers. What a terrible neighborhood to be in at this moment.
That is true. No trains going through this town.
No. Rogers not giving up that easily. Unlinquishing his own barrage of the slaps to the chest. The 325.
Oh, and 325 rebuttals with his own chest slap.
And with that single slap, it seems to have completely changed the tone. Now hoisting Rogers onto his shoulder.
325 looking to slam Mike Rogers.
Huge slam for the pin. A 2 count. And even Cage was in there trying to break up that pin there. I don't know if Rogers was able to shake it off or not, if Cage was going to be able to stop it in time.
I don't know. 325 just sends Cage back to the floor.
Rogers with his David and Goliath match here.
Mike Rogers picks up 325 and slams him to the ground.
For the pin, but Cage is able to break that one up himself.
Yes.
Yes, Rogers does show some great strength at times, does he not?
Mike Rogers is incredibly strong.
Cage taking some advantage of the winded men.
325 receiving the chance from his hometown.
And a huge slam from Rogers, throwing Cage to that mat. Now Rogers attempting to climb the ropes.
It looks like Hartley is gonna stop Mike Rogers from his aerial assault.
Yes, I don't think Rogers was aware of 325 walking up on him like that. And it shows that a very costly mistake.
Wow. Ryder even able to pick up 325.
Rogers now back on the ropes. He's at the very top.
And a big elbow drop.
325 definitely hurting after that one. Rogers coordinating with Cage to get this. I don't know if both men can pick this guy up.
I don't know. Well, they have.
And
There they did it. The double suplex to Mr. 325.
They're all so winded. It's only a matter of time before one of them should fail.
The crowd showing their love for 325. Mike Rogers and Ryder Cage slugging it out.
A backbreaker from hell on that one. Ryder is rolling around in pain.
And a spear on Mike Rogers.
That's 325 pounds of crushing spear.
Is he setting him up for his patented 325 splash?
Now 325 on the middle rope. Huge
There
splash.
it is.
Both men just crumble.
And he pins both of them to secure his Big Country Championship.
And still, Big
An
Country
incredible
champion,
match. An incredible show of
Hartley.
grit, strength, tenacity,
Yes.
and just heart. 325 ultimately coming up with the victory, securing his Big Country title once again.
Absolutely. Dale Hartley, last time we saw him in Abilene, Texas, we saw him win the Big Country Championship. tonight we get to see him successfully defend it. As the crowd streamers the ring again. Ryder showing his class and sharing some streamers with Mr. Hartley.
And of course, getting in on some fuck himself, throwing the streamers right back out to the crowd. 325, showing some love for his fans.
Yes.
Where do you think they get all these streamers from?
Grocery store? Dollar store?
We should probably get some from our taco party.
Yeah, we should definitely put some streamers out for the taco party. Where are we getting tacos?
That we're making them.
Yeah, we can make. 325 helps clean up the ring. So we can get Mr. Grayson back in the ring and tell us about the main event.
Again, the crowd very excited, showing their love for their Abilene native.
Yes. Just a reminder, up next we have the Fatal 4-Way for the Rampage Championship. Let's give it back to Mr. Grayson.
Guys ready for your main event?
Heck yeah, we are.
Behold a pale horse. His name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him.
As you'd mentioned earlier, we have Chaos Inc. Coming back into the ringside now, approaching the ring. SOB, Jester, slated to both participate in this match.
Yes. Both Jester and SOB will be fighting together. And they're entering, well, not together, they will be fighting against each other, but they are entering this match together.
These people booing us, we haven't even done nothing yet. That goes to show they know who we are.
So we'll see if they will be able to keep their wits about themselves and keep their eyes on the prize.
And of course, don't forget, folks, Saturday, May 4th, 2024, Rampage Wrestling, A New Hope. Grapevine Farms, Abilene, Texas. This is a benefit for Habitat for Humanity Restore.
Yes, we're looking forward to being there, and we hope to see all of y'all there too. And always remember, if you are not able to make it to a Rampage show, you can always find a Rampage recording here on BamBamORama.
Yes, we do our best to make sure that you get all the live action, fun-punched environment.
There is Alton Black, who we know has been in the midst of a feud with Chaos Inc.
Yes, it's going to be very tempting for Chaos Inc. to definitely tag team against Mr. Black, all 2-on-1 style, you know?
Yes. We saw last month these two members of Chaos Inc., Jester and SOB, face Alton Black with guest Gangrel. It was quite an exciting match. And I don't think Alton Black is done with Jester right now.
Yes, there's definitely some private conversation going right there. They're both very, very intensely staring at each other.
Yes. And here he is, your Rampage wrestling champion.
Yes, as once he once told the tuta, Mr. Mack the Franchise.
That is right.
For now, we can take the saga known as the Chaos Inc. versus Alton Black on the sideline as we see Mack the Franchise, a dominant force, enter this ring.
Yes.
Now, these three men that are currently standing in the ring may have their feud going on, but when you have somebody as fierce and as troublesome in the ring as Mack the Franchise, you may end up using forces with your enemy.
That is true.
And when you combine like that, it can be very scary, you know? So it's very interesting to see how this match is going to play out. If at some time they're going to be able to turn off their hatred for each other, if it makes the opportunity, you know, rise for themselves.
Jester stole the shirt that Mack likes to share with a special member of the crowd. Oh, that is just disgusting.
Nobody gets that shirt.
This match is your main event and is for the Rampage Championship. Introducing first from Exile, Texas, representing Chaos Inc., Jester. And in this corner, also representing Chaos Inc., ESOP.
SOB and Jester both
And this
letting the crowd know
corner,
they are
From
interested in
Exile,
getting the title.
Texas, Alton Black.
Yes, that sometimes it almost seems like there is a power struggle, you know, on the subsurface of the skin of Chaos Inc.
And finally,
Yes.
your reigning, defending Rampage champion, the king of the clotheslines, the lord of the lariats, Mack the Franchise.
And Mack the Franchise, reigning Rampage champion. I gotta be honest, I don't see anybody taking it from him.
I mean, he certainly is the champion of champions for a reason. You don't become Rampage championship man for no reason.
I agree. I mean, I say can't see anybody taking it from him. There are 4 men in this match. That does mean that Mack does not have to be pinned to lose his championship.
Yes, that's correct. If he's disabled or somehow becomes pinned off to the side, incapacitated, or even just distracted, somebody could ultimately sneak up and steal it right from underneath his nose.
That's right.
Here's
We're
the
getting
bell.
started. Alton went straight for Jester. Jester ducked and went to Mack.
Alton and Mack now coordinating a little bit. And it almost seemed like Chaos Inc. was about to dodge that.
They were trying to reverse it, but the reversal got reversed itself.
Yes, yes.
And I also got tongue-tied.
Chaos Inc. now seeing that they must at least think about this as 2v2 for a moment.
Yes. God, that Alton Black is sure a tall drink of water, isn't he?
And he is not showing any sympathy to SOB right there.
No, he's not.
Using all of his full size and strength against him on that. Mack also sharing the favor to Jester there. And of course throwing Alton right into SOB right now. And SOB and Jester seeming to have already gassed out on this match.
Slamming Jester into the corner and then Mack on top of him.
Mack resecuring his fan t-shirt,
Yes.
making sure that he uses it now against Jester.
Oh, you know that didn't feel good.
Yeah, Jester probably won't get back up for a moment
No.
as Alton turns his eyes onto SOB. And pinning him into the ropes, getting him all nice and twisted in there.
Oh no. What do they have planned? What is Alton doing here? Oh! That cannot feel good. Right in the nuggets.
His cojones are very, very much inflamed now.
Aaron Harris.
You're
Here
gonna
to
have
put
to
a
get her
stop.
out of the ring there, guys. She's not even supposed to be in there.
That is true.
The ref kind of seems to be a little confused as Alton uses Aaron as a human missile into the cojones of Jester.
Wow.
I don't think that's how they're used to experiencing each other.
No. Well, now it looks like Mack and Alton with
A
Chaos Inc.
gentleman's standoff, yes.
yes.
They both seem to have non-verbally agreed to this contest of slaps. But Mack quickly decides he's going to take advantage of this.
Jester and SOB re-enter the ring as Alton chest slaps.
And with a big stomp
Mack.
to the back, Jester disarms Alton.
SOB has a chain wrapped around his fist.
Looks like he took that out on Alton. And SOB saying, no, this is my match. I want to take care of Mack the Franchise here.
Yes. But SOB,
Jester once again
Being pulled
establishing dominance. And this is where things might get a little ugly. Both men clearly want this title for themselves.
they do. And that is a difficult situation when you have two men from the same group, not on the same page, looking out for their own.
Exactly. But for now, they seem to at least both agree that franchise needs to go down. Really
I mean-
nothing from Alton Black still.
That is the key to this match. You can not let Mack gain his momentum. Otherwise, I just don't see how you can stop him.
Yes, it's definitely a good strategy.
He went for a double clothesline.
Yeah,
SOB
see.
with a choke slam and a cutter at the same time from Jester. Double team move.
Alton Black regains some composure in the ring here and is able to start taking over on this. He's taken a Chaos Inc. and really switched the momentum on to his side. You see our champion on the outskirts there, really hurting us.
Alton went for a big boot, but SOB was able to intercept with a spear.
And SOB putting some nasty blows to Alton's knee there.
Yes.
Now twisting him up in the ropes. A little payback there. As Jester's also taking advantage of Alton Black being bullied down by SOB.
SOB with a right hand to Mack the Franchise, making sure Mack is not able to re-enter the match.
Jester with that wrist of Alton, setting up SOB for this. Oh.
And another double team move. Seems like for the moment, Jester and SOB are on the same page. Well, maybe not. With Jester trying to go to the pin and SOB saying no.
This is my pin. Yes, again, when it comes to putting their money where their mouth is, they both can't get on the same page.
That's true.
One of you has to sacrifice yourself if you're on the team, you know?
One of you has to eat the money.
Or tacos.
Or tacos. Money tacos?
I don't think that sounds good. I'd use lettuce.
Yeah.
Jester with the move on SOB, but SOB really getting slammed into that corner.
It was only a matter of time before we saw these two square up with each other.
Jester trying to get his composure, but SOB taking advantage, now forcing him into the corner. Jester showing some of his reasoning why he's the leader of Chaos Inc.
What does Mack have there?
Mack's dragging in a freaking ladder.
Oh my gosh.
Shoving it into the gut of Jester.
Well, in a fatal four-way,
Now into the gut
anything
of
goes.
SOB. Yes. I don't think that these men expected Mack to be the one to bring this out, but here he is, and just slamming it into SOB. Taking full advantage of this weapon.
Well, that just shows you how important the Rampage Championship is to Mack the Franchise.
Yes. And again, a very legal move.
Yes.
He's working under the parameters of this match.
As Mack usually does.
Jester getting some footing back into this fight.
Oh.
Saying, I don't want to go into that ladder, buddy.
Mack dodges. Oh, the spinning lariat from...
And the ladder slams onto Mack the Franchise's head after the disturbance onto the ring.
That looked
Mack
like that
seems
hurt.
out cold for the moment. Jester for the pin.
Wow.
And that's the fighting spirit of a champion, folks. Mack the Franchise able to regain consciousness just in time to shake off that count. But Jester now has the ladder.
Jester climbing, or setting the ladder up. Is he going to climb it?
He wants to bring Mack up there with him, it looks like.
Oh my.
And this could be the end of it for Mack the Franchise, guys, as he's being just kind of drug around like a limp doll right now.
This looks like trouble. Jester setting up for...
Oh, some fight. Slamming Jester's head into the ladder itself.
2 times. 3 times. 4. A lady. Wait. That's not how that goes. I'm sorry.
And here comes Alton saying, I don't want to see this ladder do it either. Sending both men into the ropes. Just when you think Alton Black's out, and just when you think SOB's out, he's back in the ring. All 4 men back into the ring, but Alton with this deadly weapon, taking his frustrations out on SOB.
Alton Brown laying that devastating ladder across SOB. What did I say? Alton Black to the ropes.
And even though that move was necessary for what he wanted to do, he ends up hurting himself a bit. That ladder is no joke, people.
No.
Mack now sees an opportunity. Rope break. Yes, even in the midst of pain, a very strong adversary himself, Alton Black, using his intellect to get out of that one.
Yes.
Mack returning to his weaponized ladder here, as Aaron pleads for him to not take out his frustrations out on her teammates.
Mack's going in helicopter mode, it looks like.
Going for the pin after incapacitating all 3 men with the ladder. But Jester's able to get out of there. SOB with a nasty blow to the back of Mack the Franchise's neck. Going for his own pin, but Alton Black with a reverse chokehold.
Yes. He's got that sleeper cinched in tight on SOB. Oh. Is he going for a mandible claw? He's going for the mandible claw.
SOB struggling to breathe in this moment.
Oh. You know, that is just painful.
And Jester comes in just in time to save SOB.
Yes.
Alton Black seemed to have a death grip on him.
With a devastating neck breaker from Jester. Max picks Jester up and slams him to the ground.
Yes, again showing off his immense strength. Maybe the most strongest man in that ring. Mack the Franchise picking up SOB now. He says, I'm not done with you, guy.
Wow. A lariat from Mack the Franchise to end the match and secure his continuing reign as Rampage champion.
Yes, really pulling out all of the stops to secure this win. Some beautiful moves, some moments of fear.
Yes.
Some beautiful words from the man celebrating his livelihood, Lord of the Lariat, as he says. Yes, pulling off his beautiful lariat, as you commented, to secure that win.
Thank you. Just a reminder, Abilene, Texas, as we watch Mack the Franchise celebrate his win, we will be back on May the 4th in the Grapevine Farms.
And of course, before that, we do have to end up with our usual suspects. And March 9th in Lubbock, Texas, at Prima Vista Event Center.
Yes, make sure you get tickets for that on Eventbrite.
That's correct. And look forward to potential online show. What is this?
What is going on?
Just
Was
as
that
we're
Josh
wrapping up,
Hatebit?
folks, Hatebit and the co-op crew come and surprise attack, ambush Mr. Mack the Franchise as he's celebrating. What is happening here?
What's this?
Alton Black says, I won't stand for this.
Alton Black tries to intervene. Those devastating kicks from Josh Haypit.
Yes, and as we know, these four men had just gone through an exhausting match.
Yes.
Hatebit and these co-op guys might be doing some real damage to some exhausted champions.
That's true. What is the meaning of this?
For now, it just seems to be a brutal attack
Wow.
with no plan, with no reasoning behind it.
Player 2 taking it to Mack the Franchise while he's on the ground.
Hatebit now screaming into the crowd's showing their distaste for what is happening, what they're seeing.
Haypit telling Player 1 to get involved.
In a surprise instance, Player 1 seems to not respond to his orders from their leader.
It was odd.
But he ends up still taking out some devastating blows to the back of Mr. Mack the Franchise's neck. Now Player 1, Player 2.
And Josh takes out a ref. Ref was coming out here to try to end this calamity.
Yes, tried to bring some order to the situation, but again, Hatebit able to incapacitate him. And you even see now Sonny Guapo approaching the ring, confused,
Yes.
also in pain, but immediately Josh Hatebit attacks, and so does Guapo. Guapo now on the ground.
Josh Haypit.
Mr. 325 himself now in the
325.
ring.
And now there's Lucha Dad.
So obviously the wrestlers themselves don't agree with Joshua Hatebit and Co-op Mode's attack on this event. We see Mr. Grayson in there trying to get some order, but Hatebit has the belt.
He does. What is he doing with the belt? Does he think that you have to earn that? You can't just take it.
Josh. March 9th, You want a shot at the Rampage? You want a shot at Mack the Franchise for this championship?
I want a shot. To hell with circumstances. I'll create opportunities.
Wow.
You want to fight him? March 9th, at the Rampage Rumble, Joshua Hatebit versus Mack the Franchise on one condition. You come by yourself.
As we all know, Josh Hatebit likes to organize with his crew.
Yes, he has won most of his matches with the help of co-op mode.
I accept.
Wow. Wow.
A very surprising acceptance there. As he escapes with the belt, it doesn't seem like anybody on the Rampage crew is happy with what's going on right now.
No.
The remaining wrestlers that came to Mack the Franchise's aid now trying to comfort and talk him down out of this frustration. You're weak and you're wounded, sir.
Well,
You are a champion, but you need to recover to get this done.
Well, unfortunately, he does not leave this evening with his own belt, but he still leaves as the Rampage champion.
Of course, we can all agree that you acknowledge the champion regardless of a token of the title. We all know in our hearts Mack the Franchise is our champion.
Right, and you heard it here. March 9th.
Josh Hatebit.
Yes, 8-bit. Mack the
versus
Franchise.
Mack the Franchise, yes.
With co-op mode banned from ringside.
Yes, yes. It'll be a very interesting one as we get to see the usual suspects encounter between Alton Black and Jester from Chaos Inc. Now we get the added excitement of Mack the Franchise versus Josh Hatebit.
All right, Abilene, Texas. We hope you enjoyed your night. I don't like to say things like this. I don't like the capacity crowd or anything like that. But I want to say, from the bottom of my heart, this is the largest Rampage crowd we've ever had in Abilene, and we want to thank you for the record-breaking night for us. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Abilene.
Well, thank you so much.
You guys want to know when we're coming back to Abilene? We don't have a venue yet. No. Listen. This is a good thing because this is why we don't have a venue yet, okay? May 4th, on Star Wars Day, we're coming back to Abilene. We're gonna do a benefit show for the Habitat for Humanity Restore. Okay, and that's why we're looking for a venue, because we're gonna have a lot of people and we need to be able to hold all of you. So as soon as we get a venue, it's gonna be May 4th. It's gonna be right here in Abilene. It's gonna be called A New Hope.
Yes, and as we've already announced, since then we have received the information
March
Mr.
9th.
Grayson is missing.
March
Yes,
9th in
Grapevine
Lubbock,
Farms.
Texas. We're gonna crown a new rights to Rampage. Joshua 8-Bit's gonna get something that he's had coming to him for quite a while now from Mack the Franchise. I heard a little birdie in my ear say that maybe the Mexican Pitbulls are gonna get their rematch for those duos championships.
Oh, and a rematch.
And who knows what else? You guys have a good night. You be safe going home. Tell everybody, Rampage is coming on May 4th.
Yes, we look forward to seeing you in Lubbock on March 9th and in Abilene on May 4th. Get on Eventbrite.
Yes, don't forget to find your tickets on eventbrite.com. Search for Rampage Wrestling out of Lubbock, Texas.
And follow Rampage on Facebook and Instagram.
Don't forget also that you can find your commentary tag team BamBamORama at BamBamORama.com or YouTube at BamBamORama TV.
Yes, they make some great sketches and unscripted comedy as well, too.
And I'm pretty sure they're really good looking.
That's what I hear.